Wow, that game was just underwhelming, and that was disappointing. Welcome back, one and all, to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I am the Dark Seraph. Last time, we cleared the Crimson Flower, and apparently there's been an update to the DLC. A new outfit has been added for the protagonist. A new quest has also been added. If you clear the quest, a new character will be available to invite to a tea party. Side story. Yeah, that's... I think we're going to be handling side story later. Yeah, I know how New Game Plus works. Amiibo Gazebo. I do actually have some Fire Emblem Amiibo. Yes, that is perfectly fine. Oh, it's loaded. Oh. Yeah, autosave. Maddening for those who crave a challenge. Just normal. Casual, because I'm a scrub and I don't like losing units. Yes, I know I have Divine Pulse. I'm really gonna do this, aren't I? I'm actually gonna do this. Yeah, not this time.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here? Oh, I wonder how you got in here.
Yeah, you left the door open.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
Well, maybe don't leave your door open.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
What, your eyes don't work from up there? Select a form, male or female. I'll choose the male form this time. We did female in the last two paths. Fair is fair.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Well, my name is Jonathan. Or the Dark Seraph, or Byleth in this case, but you may refer to me as a, well, kind of both of these.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Oh, well, I'm a ghost.
Do not deceive.
Okay, you just...
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Yes, Byleth will be fine.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I'm just curious, whatever. There's 12 moons. No. The 8th day of the horsebow moon.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
That will always be the case.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
The children need their rest, after all. And I do not approve of you wearing something so revealing, young child.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
It is not.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
So there's another path I have to take after this. That's just about right, of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess
Bunch
they
of
followed
filthy
you all the way
fucking
here.
brigands.
We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I guess this is something I can talk about. Man, it's just weird to see all these different save files. I mean, you have freaking the Silver Snow Path, the Crimson Flower. Well, actually, this is going back to part 1. And then we have Crimson Flower. It's just a little weird to me. An inevitable encounter.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies.
I know how... I don't like the fact that I keep getting a tutorial. Maybe if I played on hard, casual, I would have skipped the tutorial like playing on hard in Awakening skips the tutorial.
I'll cut through. I must stay focused. Stay focused. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
I will prevail. You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Will advance.
Yeah, I know how terrain effects work. Thank you. Let's draw them in. I play more conservatively because that's just how I play. I like to draw enemies in. I don't like getting put on deadlines.
Let the lesson begin! You fought well. Your support is appreciated.
Yes, good. If we're in the... This is a fine opportunity.
Yeah, I know. I've already played around with those.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Eidolon Smash!
you know your limits.
Just like that.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
More than likely, that village hired mercenaries, or that's where they were just camped out for the night while en route. It doesn't really matter. There are mercenaries in this world. There's mercenaries in our own world.
Attack when in...
Yeah, I know how that works. Thank you. Look around for anything useful. Nothing.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Is that all?
I'm curious about something. I'm curious if he has anything to say to Edelgard, given who Edelgard is. If you don't know who she is and you're watching part 101 of this
As
playthrough,
expected.
then, well...
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker?
Oh, I didn't know this was
Now,
dialogue.
mercenary like you doing
This is
here.
cool.
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
No, nothing interesting.
It's a long road yet.
And now I missed out on an iron axe. You may hear some power tools. My neighbor's working on his house, so can't really do anything about
What are you
that.
accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not.
Suppose not.
Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning.
That dialogue sounded different.
Sothis. Yes. that
No,
is
I'm
it. My
serious
name is
right now.
Sothis.
That seemed different from my first playthrough. Was it because Edelgard got the kill and not Byleth? The way she accosted him sounded different.
And I am also called the Beginning.
Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong, but it doesn't. It
Who
sounded
once called
different.
me that?
What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd.
Plot convenience.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Well, you look like a child.
Chloe! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
A monkey's uncle? I am no child. No, seriously, I'm 24 years old at the time I'm recording this. I'll be 25 on the Horsebow Moon, on the 8th day of the Horsebow Moon.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult?
Yes, I'm 24 years
You
old.
threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
And I would do it again, proudly.
And all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
You stopped the flow of time? Well, thank you, I should say.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Magic. Well, what happens when time resumes? I mean, seriously, what now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
I'm taking it's not one of my vital organs. I'll just
Really,
walk it
you
off.
dragged me into this. Now what to do?
Well, you could always turn back time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
I've
I
been
cannot
told that
wind back
before.
time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
If anyone asks, no, Violet not wearing his/her sleeves is not a glitch. That is just literally the design. I don't know why. It bothers me
over
too.
here.
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here.
Oh,
We'll
here's
cut
this
you
one.
down for terrorizing our students.
Well, you're a little tardy to the
thieves are
party.
running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
They have a history.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit.
So Violet,
always just
canonically
as loud
speaking,
as
is in his or her
And drop
20s.
that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
Or I
These
guess in this
days, I'm
case
just
it would
a
be
wandering mercenary.
he
one who
is
has
20
work
because
to
I
do.
chose the male form.
Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
No, man, I'm just a bandit.
Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery, too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
More than once.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
I know
You're clearly
Sothis
an
is a
experienced
god and
mercenary.
everything, but
And your
she's
father,
adorable.
that
I
would
want
be
to pinch her
Geralt,
little
the
cheeks.
Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Saros.
She must be.
Oft
She
praised as the
must be
strongest
protected.
knight to ever live.
And
Have
who
I
better
missed
protect a
anything?
god than the protagonist? No, I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
There's a
Because of
lawnmower.
them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Well said.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you
Nothing like the riveting sound of a lawnmower in the background.
You never lost control of the situation.
Truly enigmatic.
You showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's.
It's easy enough to cut to trim the
Please allow
audio
me to finish my
in
own
these
proposition.
instances.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
Yeah, this is a Golden Deer
All right,
playthrough.
that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Claude is certainly an interesting one. But the smile doesn't reach his highs. Edelgard. She's a refined young woman. But I feel as though she's always evaluating me. And of course, it's Dimitri. He seems very sincere, but I sense a darkness lurking beneath.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. may be sleeping, but
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mach Monastery.
This is different than I remember it too. And there are some moments of familiarity. There's also, it feels like there's stuff added to it.
Rhea's here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her? You've been here before?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop? Yeah, I say Arch.
As you know,
though it may very well be the
folks in
Arch.
Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The
I'm
leader
gonna
of that
move for a
ridiculously
second,
large
so
religious
the audio might get
organization
weird,
is
but
the
I can trim it.
Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right.
You're
Hello.
a bootlicker.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My
Yeah, this ain't
condolences.
gonna work.
As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is Byleth. It is a pleasure to meet you.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? What, as a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
So you're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
Good God, this cutscene just keeps going, doesn't
comes
it?
naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Interesting. So now I have the sort of like the run of the monastery. I don't have access everywhere at this moment. Oh my god, still a cutscene. I like the Celtic rune on Byleth's cloak. I've said that a few times before now. I just like Celtic imagery. Ignatz, that guy, her, I'm not a fan of. Raphael, big guy. Archmages, and there's Leonie, a treasure. Edelgard von Hresfelg with Ferdinand, Hubert, Dorothea, Linhard, Caspar, Starfire, and poor Bernadetta. Ash and Annette, Ingrid and Casanova there, Treasure, a precious one, Felix and Dimitri, and I think that, yeah, that's Dedu.
Of course.
I know how it works. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses as we explore the monastery and recruit ourselves into the Golden Deer House. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off.